Good morning, YouTube family. How are you guys doing this morning? If you can see out the window behind me, it's a dreary autumn morning. My favorite. I love whenever it's just a little bit of nip in the air and it's raining and it's just stay inside, cozy up, have a cup of hot chocolate and watch TV. But I've got two 13-year-old girls to feed this morning. And so what's on the menu today for Nana's is chocolate chip pancakes made with a muffin mix. And so I'm going to show you how to take this muffin mix and turn it into some spectacular pancakes that will please 13-year-old girls. So without further ado, let's get in there. I'm going to turn you down so you can see everything that I do. I'm going to put my platter over here and then I'm going to put my pancakes on later. Hope you guys are having a blessed morning. I am having a wonderful, wonderful morning. Let's turn you down. I'm in my PJs this morning. It's just one of those days where you just don't dress. And we all have those days. And I thought about getting all prettied up. And I thought, why should I get prettied up? We're all friends here. We're all family. And just let you guys see Grammy Nene in her natural habitat. Sometimes it's just wonderful. So we're going to add this into our cup. And this is a 6.5 ounce bag of chocolate chip. And you could get this in strawberry, blueberry, whatever you want it in. Now, this is a cup, a little less than a cup, of your pancake mix, waffle mix, pancake mix. But this will kind of take some of that sweetness out of that muffin mix, okay? I'm hoping I've got this turned where you guys can see it. Let me lower you down just a little bit. Let's lower you down and get you a little closer to the action. There you go. Okay, so in there I have put the pancake mix and the chocolate chip muffin mix. To that I'm going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon. That cinnamon is going to put something in there that's just going to have that hint of something delicious. I'm going to put a teaspoon of vanilla. Remember, we're taking something that is not homemade from scratch and making it taste like scratch. Okay, and then we're going to put a tablespoon of baking soda because that will make these fluffy and airy. We're going to add 1 egg to this. Put that over there. And I'm going to add about 1/3 of a cup of milk. And I'm over here, I've got my griddle getting hot because I always believe in letting your cast iron kind of cook off a little bit. And I'm going to grab a bottle of cold water so that we can use all grab a bit of cold water out of the refrigerator. And that looks like that's about ready to go. I need my little whisk here so that it fits down in there good. We're going to add just a touch of cold water to it, just a touch, and then we're going to start blending this together right here in the pour. And that, my friends, is the water done for the hot cocoa that the girls are going to have this morning. Possibly Grandma Nana is going to have a little cup of hot cocoa too. So, and if you add too much liquid to this, you can always add a little bit more of the pancake mix. But I wanted to get this all mixed and incorporated together. And pancake mix is a little bit thinner than a cake mix, but not so thin that it's soupy. It's just this fine line of getting it right where you need it. That way they fluff up like they're supposed to. Let me make sure. Matter of fact, I think that's pretty good. Let's make sure we incorporate that egg. We don't want no scrambled egg in there. We cook one pancake, it'll have a scrambled egg in the middle of it. So, I may add just a touch more water because you want them to pour out. You don't, a pancake is just a little bit, it's thin enough you can pour it right out of here. Let's get this, incorporate it really good. Anyway, so while I'm doing this, I pray you guys are having a blessed morning. Weekend mornings for us. Some people may have to work today, and God love you if you do. But weekend mornings for us around here are sometimes a lazy morning. And that's what we're having today, is a little bit of a lazy morning. So I'm going to bring you guys over so you can see what I'm doing, because we're fixing to cook these pancakes up. We're fixing to, I think I got you centered just right. Okay. So I always do mine with some cooking spray. Get that cooking spray on there. And I do one at a time. I have a bigger griddle, and sometimes I'll do 2 or 3, but today for you guys, I'm going to just do one. And I'm going to get me a spatula. And this is a little hot. You don't want this real hot, so we're going to kind of get those out there. You want to, pancakes are done better over like a medium low heat, because you don't want them to burn. And they have to have enough time to really get in there. You could also use this mixture to cook waffles. You have to be a little bit more careful when you're doing chocolate chips, because they will burn on you. And a waffle iron usually is a very high heat. So, but this is doing pretty good here. And in the oven, I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. I have some turkey sausage and some bacon that is cooking in the oven. A lot of times I like to do, if I'm having to do a lot of bacon, I actually cook it in the oven, just because of the convenience of not having to be popped and having the mess everywhere. And it cooks up just good, and it's actually a little bit better for you. That way, we can turn this heat back up just a little bit. You can see, as the pancake starts getting done, it'll start having bubbles in it. And this one's not done that yet. There we go. It's starting to have bubbles. Then we know that it's going to be ready to flip. And I love flipping me some pancakes, let me tell you. And I hope that you guys are enjoying my video. And at this time, I'd like to invite you to subscribe, like, comment, and share if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you so much. Thank you for returning and watching my videos. It makes me so happy and blessed when I know people are watching. And I'm just trying to show you some easy things to do. And sometimes we're going to do some hard things, and sometimes we're going to do some simple things. But this is something that I've been doing for years, is taking these muffin mix. I think we're about ready to flip this one. So let's get under here and flip it. And my griddle's a little hot, so I got a little bit of a burn on there, but that's okay. That's going to eat good just like that. And sometimes you're going to have a little bit of a too hot of a griddle. But look how puffy and fluffy those pancakes are. Can you see that? That's adding that baking soda in there. It's taking something that is store-bought and making it homemade. And it smells good. You can smell them chocolate chips in there. You can smell everything. You can smell the vanilla that I added to the mixture. And these are going to be really good. We're probably going to have to flip back over, because as we turned, we got a wider edge. And so we want to make sure that that's incorporated, because it's not. So, but this is going to be good. Oh, you can hear that bacon just sizzling and just popping in the oven. That's what I'm looking forward to, because I love me some bacon. Grammy Nene loves bacon. Let's go ahead and flip this back over. Now, this is something that I do while I'm cooking. Once I know this pancake is all the way done, and it's pretty much done, you can do like that and it raises back up. Just like cooking a cake. Once you have it done, I'm going to put it on a platter. I've got me a little butter dish right here that I meant to have sitting in the middle of the stove right here. And we're going to cut some butter off, and we're going to put it on top. And that way that butter is already working into that pancake before somebody gets it. Spray that again. We're going to go in with another pancake. I'm going to kind of measure them, because they're pretty thick. But I want the girls to be able to have plenty to eat and to go around. You're only going to be able to probably eat a couple of these, because they are really rich. But I want to show you that beautiful pancake. Isn't that beautiful? That is just so beautiful and fluffy. I don't know if you can see how thick that pancake is. And that butter is just melting over the top of that. See, when I do this, I'm trying to make you hungry. I'm trying to make you go in that kitchen, turn that stove on, and make yourself something to eat. Don't go to the drive-thru. This is easy. And it's fun. It's fun to cook and to feed yourself and feed your family. It's a wonderful thing. I love the cooking part of it. For me is that whenever they're sitting at the table and they're like, oh, thank you, Mama. You have cooked another wonderful meal. And sometimes they don't always say it, because let's just face it, sometimes it ain't that good. Sometimes I make something up because I'm always experimenting. I'm always doing different things. Oh, and I experimented and made something the other night that I'm going to be making on this channel. It's called a fried chicken salad. And I just had the idea in my mind, and it turned out delicious. And my husband actually wants me to cook it again. He's like, when are you cooking this again? I said, well, when I get all the ingredients together, I'm going to have to make it for my YouTube channel. Because I'm experimenting. I want to give you guys some new content, something that's never been seen before. So, I'm going to cook up a couple of pancakes, and I am going to take me just a little bite of this. I'm not going to add syrup because old Grandma Nene can't have pancake syrup. I'm not diabetic, but pancake syrup messes with my blood sugar. It always has, ever since I was a young girl. So, it's not something that I can have, even the sugar-free. So, we are cooking these. I'm just going to put one over here. This one I'm going to get up and put on a plate. Let me grab myself a plate here. Let's flip it. And your ones with your chocolate are going to be a little browner, because chocolate, you have to cook it slow because it will burn on you. Chocolate is a little bit. So let's put this on a plate. You can see how fluffy, steamy. Just put some butter on that. Let's put some butter on that. You ain't it. Look at that. So we got that on there. Okay. Give me just a minute while I put another pancake on this. And I spray my skillet in between each time because of that chocolate. Chocolate will stick on you quicker than anything. Let's put a little bit more batter. I made this one a little bit thinner because I'm eating it, and Grandma Nene don't need a great big one. And we're going to take that and kind of swirl. I want to show you that. Oh my gosh. And I just want to show you how, I don't know if you can see how fluffy. Those things are almost an inch thick. And it's that baking soda that we put in there. Let's take a bite. Let's get some butter on there. And they're sweet, but they're not too sweet because we added that pancake mix in there to kind of cut some of that sweetness down. If you can make them from a solid thing of muffin mix, but you're going to be eating a muffin. So to me, you're already going to put pancake syrup on them. And I want you to see how fluffy. I kind of cut that up so you can see there's layers in that pancake. That's good. You guys get you some of these. Try them. Now, go back over the ingredients with you. A pack of chocolate chip muffin mix, a cup of waffle pancake batter, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a tablespoon of baking soda, and a third of a cup of milk, and then just a little cold water until it mixes well for you. And then you just cook them babies up, and you just watch your family smile. You guys have a blessed, wonderful day, and God bless you. And Grandma Nene, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.